Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 431 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, January 30th, 2019. Well, Ricky, it's been a busy couple of days for releases between both Stadium Comics and between stuff that you're up to. First of all, I want to thank everybody out there who took part in not only this weekend but last weekend. We had a Sabrina the Teenage Witch #1 Adam Hughes Virgin variant color version go on sale. It was 500 copies only, and it sold out in 5 hours. It was nuts. It was nuts. Thank you to everybody who took part in it, and sorry to everybody who missed it. Afterwards, we were getting non-stop emails and phone calls from people saying, how do I get a copy of this book? I'm like, we're sold out. I don't have any more. And we decided, through the week, we worked with Archie Comics, and we said, okay, let's do, you know, because this is so in demand now, let's do it proper. Let's get a 750 copy variant black and white version of the same cover. We'll put it out an email the day before, let everybody get ready, and set some time aside on Sunday to place their orders, and in 45 minutes we sold out of all 750 copies.
45 minutes?
It was nuts.
Jeez. So this is a good time to sign up for Stadium's...
get on our email list, please. Go over to stadiumcomics.com and get in on our newsletter. We do announce it on our site, so definitely want to not miss out on that info. And we're not like overly spammy with our emails. We send emails like every once in a while, and if you're a local customer, you'll get our weekly new release email. But other than that, we're only sending emails when there's something really important. And Ricky, you had a successful launch of something on Monday too. Why don't you fill everybody in on that?
So we launched Cauldron issue 2. If you remember, we had issue 1. Whoa! You can pick it up here at Stadium issue 1. So Cauldron issue 2 went up. And within like what?
Went up on what, Ricky?
On Kickstarter.
Right,
Sorry.
on Kickstarter.
Yeah, so we're kickstarting it, and I mean it's not a Stadium Comics Adam Hughes runaway success, but we did get funded within the first day.
That's
and
great,
now we're
man.
working towards our stretch goals.
Fantastic.
And stuff,
so the Kickstarter campaign just started, so people have lots of time in which to contribute to this campaign and get their copy of Cauldron issue 2.
Exactly. It runs till about the end of February.
So if they just go on to Kickstarter and search for Cauldron, they'll find it?
Yeah, or link down below.
There you go. All right. Awesome. Well, with all that being said, Ricky, let's go ahead and open up some boxes. All right, first up today we've got Sandman Universe Books of Magic #4. I should mention that today's a relatively light week. It's one of those weird 5th Wednesday of the month situations where the publishers are used to operating on a 4-week cycle. So they put out some books on the 5th Wednesday, but not as much as you would normally see on a regular Wednesday. And you're certainly going to see some of that today. But anyway, let's continue. Bloodshot Rising Spirit, issue #3. This is the variant cover. Fight Club 3, #1. Animosity Evolution, issue #10. Rick and Morty, Dungeons and Dragons, issue #4. It's the regular and the variant. We've got more Conan True Believers books. Here is What If Conan the Barbarian Walked the Earth Today. This is a reprint of that classic Marvel story. And we've got Conan the Barbarian Resurrection. Both of these available for $1 US at your local comic shop today. Solo, issue 4. Dr. Aphra, issue #28. Captain America, issue #7. The Punisher, #7. Black Panther vs. Deadpool, issue #4. This is the variant cover. Deadman Logan, #3 of 12. Marvel Knights, issue #6. This is the variant. Got Doctor Strange, issue #10. A couple of variants for that book. X-Force, issue #2. Coming up to Marvel's 80th anniversary, we're getting a lot of these anthology books that are being re-released with new #1s. This is Journey into Unknown Worlds, issue #1. Here is the variant cover made to look like a Japanese sci-fi monster movie poster. Amazing Spider-Man #14. What? Uncanny X-Men 3D. Some awesome retro stuff collected here now in 3D with glasses. And some classic Jim Lee art on the cover. And finally we've got Age of X-Men Alpha, issue #1. What if there were a whole planet full of mutants. This explores that possibility. Moving on to DC, we've got Old Lady Harley, issue number 4 of 5. I know you guys are just waiting to see what the conclusion of this story is, Old Lady Harley. I mean, the world is waiting with bated breath. Ricky, I heard there was a development deal in place for Old Lady Harley. Did you hear that?
I hope not, man.
Yeah. Joking about Old Lady Harley, by the way. We've got Justice League Odyssey issue number 5. This is the variant cover. Here's the variant cover for Wonder Woman number 63. Action Comics issue 1007. Here is the beautiful Action Comics 1007 variant. The Flash issue 63. The Secrets of the Speed Force. Here's a retro-styled variant cover by Howard Chaykin. We've also got the Flash Annual, issue number 2, featuring Impulse, newly returned to the DC Universe. Justice League Annual number 1. Detective Comics number 997. Here's the variant cover. This beautiful variant cover for Batgirl number 31 by Art Germ. Very nice. And finally today we've got Heroes in Crisis issue number 5, and here is the variant cover.
Alright guys, prize time. Last week I asked you what movie you felt got snubbed at the Oscars. Got some pretty awesome answers. Mike Irish said, I think the Black Hole Hunters Club movie was completely robbed for Best Picture nomination, only because of the minor trivial detail that the movie was never. There is no justice. Dude, there was a Black Hole Hunters Club movie, and it featured George Clooney as Lars, Andre 3000 as Hector, I don't know, Kravitz and Davitt were Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Oh, God. How'd you miss this, man? The One Kid Posse said the Oscars so snubbed the Scott Pilgrim movie. I mean, that film has to be the best adaptation of a comic book to the movie ever. And come on, Oscar judges. Everyone knows that Ramona Flowers had a big hammer way before Harley Quinn ever did. Man, people just don't know what's good anymore. Scott Pilgrim was too good. That's all you gotta say. It's too good. People didn't want to recognize it. They were jealous. Dan Clark said, it may be obvious, but my pick would have to be The Dark Knight not getting Best Picture nomination. Even the Academy Awards realized it was a mistake, so they changed their rules to expand the amount of movies. So if another Dark Knight came along, it would get nominated. Honestly, when's the last time, if ever, you heard someone talk about The Reader? Dark Knight should have taken its spot. Man, you really hold a grudge to the point where you know what movie beat it out. So, geez, sorry, man. Dan Clark. Yeah, I mean, you gotta give it up eventually. Didn't win. Didn't even get nommed. Sorry. Leo's Comics said Captain America 1990, my favorite superhero film. The Mr. President thanks part is unmatched. You know, I haven't seen it. I've only seen the clips of him on a motorcycle, and those look pretty cool. But you know what? The Captain America 1990 movie, I'm sure, deserved Best Picture. But the winner who will be going into the box goes to Mark Walker, who said the Oscars should have awarded Best Supporting Actor to Ryan Reynolds' CGI suit in Green Lantern. There's no better performance by a piece of cloth in any other movie. I don't know, Doctor Strange is pretty strong contention for Best Piece of Cloth. That cloak, top choice acting. So Mark Walker, you're going to go into the box. That'll be happening right now. Box. Even though there's 5 Wednesdays this week, there's only 4 because at the beginning of the month, we didn't do a prize. So there's only 4 this week, so I mean, congratulations to the people this month. Another person going in the box, Stephen Versamy for Make Illusions from Comics. He was talking about what he'd do with his Mysterio powers. Mark U Comics and Cartoons said he's most excited for the Sagat Udon comic, which I am as well. That's going in there. And Hector Alfaro for his millennial superhero that has a perfect man bun and is gluten intolerant. So those are going to go in the box. We're going to shake it up, shake it up. And the winner goes to Hector Alfaro. So, Hector, send us your information at info@comicboxer.com and we'll get a comic boxer out to you as soon as possible. Alright, in honor of the Uncanny X-Men 3D cover, is it the interiors as well, Kevin?
Yeah.
The whole thing. Whole thing is 3D. We're going to talk about comic gimmicks. What's your favorite comic gimmick that publishers have ever done? I think for me, my favorite comic gimmick was that one indie comic, I don't even remember what it was called, but it had a bullet hole through the whole thing. That's what you want, man. A comic with a hole in it. So let us know in the comments what your favorite comic book gimmick of all time was, and the winner will be entered into the draw at the end of February.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. A bit of a short week, eh, Rick? Not a lot of books coming out.
That's okay, because Cauldron is out.
Yes.
So, Kevin, how many can I put you down for?
Let's put me down for 11.
Oh, okay.
11.
Alright. You already pledged, so.
So yeah, you can check out all the cool stuff Stadium's doing over at stadiumcomics.com. Like we said at the beginning, make sure you sign up for that newsletter so you don't miss anything. Head over to limepressonline.com for this guy's stuff, or alternatively over at kickstarter.com, which is kind of becoming this guy's new home. How many projects now have you been a part of on Kickstarter?
Like 5 or 6.
Including like the Monsters ones and all that? Like,
Monsters.
I'm talking like total that you've contributed to on Kickstarter.
That I've like creatively.
Yeah, man. How many Kickstarter projects you've been a part of? You like going Kickstarter now, right? You got stocks?
Yeah,
What's going on?
No,
What's going on?
I do.
All right, talk to this guy if you want to get on Kickstarter. He'll hook you up. What's your consulting fee for getting somebody successful on Kickstarter?
$11.
Nice. Okay, good. Social media. You can follow us at all those places on social media. Just Stadium Comics is what you want to search for. And we'll see you guys all next week for episode 432. Take care, everybody, and enjoy your comics this week.